thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me.
I'm thinking.
You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. And today we're talking about how and why the brain works, and how we can better take care of it so that it can surface as well for the upcoming back-to-school season ahead, which has already kicked off in certain parts of the country, but for those who haven't reached that point quite yet, prepare yourself. How much do we really know about the brain? Why does it want to know if we're pondering the same thing he's pondering? And why, in the deepest parts of its darkest heart, does it want to try and take over the world? That's not for this review, although I kinda hinted about it in the promo. Now, today we're gonna keep it simple. As simple as this PBS 5-part documentary can simplify it. This is David Grubin's The Secret Life of the Brain in a 3-disc DVD set, 5 episodes, 5 hours, picked up for $2.99 from one of my able thrift store in Patterson. I would say raise your hand, but since I'm the only one here, why don't you leave a like on this video if your science teacher made you watch this in whole or in part in your science class. If not, all 5 episodes are available to watch for free here on YouTube, and I'll link them all downstairs. But to summarize, we have here the baby's brain, widened in the sky, the child's brain, syllable from sound, both episodes on Disc 1. Disc 2, we have the teenage brain, a world of their own. Disc 3, we have the adult brain, to think by feeling, and the aging brain, through many lives. The only special feature in here is an interview with award-winning producer-director David Grubin. Major funding has been provided by the National Science Foundation, Pfizer, Medtronic Foundation, Park Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and the Data Alliance for Brain Initiatives. A co-production of David Grubin Productions with one of our flagship public television stations here in the Tri-State, 13 WNET, New York. Not rated, closed captioned, rather poorly, by Media Access Group WGBH. But enough behind-the-scenes jargon here. Disc 1 talks about a premature baby's brain and a baby that's at risk of losing sight in one eye. You know, brain helps us connect to sight, right? The other 4 episodes I'll let PBS sum up like this.
Childhood can be one of the most wonderful periods of all of life because we have everything to discover.
The child's brain, and the miracle of language.
Bubbles.
How does a child learn to talk?
No, it's me, Rachel.
How about this one?
And to read? What happens if something goes wrong?
I have this thing in my brain that's called dyslexia.
Adolescence is the last great time of enormous brain change and brain development.
The teenage brain is vulnerable to the dangers of drugs.
I'm an addict, and I need help.
And the chaos of schizophrenia.
I spent 19 years with the same personality, and all of a sudden it was taken away.
We are not thinking machines. We are feeling machines that think.
The adult brain, a fragile balance between thinking and feeling.
Why do we have these emotions? What are they for?
There's no empathy or sympathy. He just can't get that feeling.
Deadness, terror, distorted time. I did not want to live.
One weekend, our daughter was here, and he walked into the kitchen and he said,
Who are you?
In its final decades, the brain is faced with a new set of challenges.
63 years old and can't tie your own shoes? Isn't that ridiculous?
But it marshals surprising powers of renewal.
What makes the engine go? Desire, desire, desire.
So there you go. I should say that the 5-part documentary here doesn't cover the basics of the brain, like the frontal lobe, cerebellum, brainstem. I mean, they just assume you already know about those things and how they work. They do talk about using cutting-edge animation, real first-hand stories, and of course, research from doctors and scientists and what have you. Why the brain gets affected and how the brain gets affected by certain afflictions, right? And the surprising amount of resilience our brain carries forward as we age and grow up. That definitely comes into play in episode 5, where you get to learn more about the brain of a retired poet laureate. It's a good documentary, and definitely science class material. 4.5 out of 5 claps. There you go. Trust PBS, PBS and the brain, and find out why it really is, in every sense of the word, a pretty awesome organ. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.